Need help?
No, I think I'm straight. I just need to get this straight a little bit.
A few moments later.
Hey, we need to make some brackets on our four-wheeler to put y'all's stands on.
Yeah. Hey, that would come in handy at Hatfield.
Yeah, man.
I can weld something up.
Yeah.
Man, it just needs to be like a little U kind of thing. I don't know.
Yes, I hate to have this triangle on my back and then wipe out with
Yeah. We'd hate to have to get you back.
Yeah.
What do you like? Put your front tire on it, then it just went.
Well, I just wanted to get a guideline. I was going to gas it, and I just sunk.
Probably step on the tire.
Yeah, no, you're not going to get any traction over there, man. If we get a bunch of sticks in front, I could probably just send it.
Repeat of a year ago. Building a bridge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I seen that too. I looked, I seen that big old drop off, or somebody would come through it this way and just did a nasty burnout in the hole.
Probably would have been better to just come from there.
Probably. That's deep as shit too. I remember when I
Try to do it right there.
yeah. Yeah.
I got the brake.
What? Yep. Alright, cool.
Mine's here.
nice and soupy, man. Ooh, that's deep. It's hard to believe it's already been a year having this bike. It's been an awesome bike, man. Very dependable. It's never let me down once. I've already have 1,000 miles on it. For 1,138 miles. I mean, hell, it's just as close as 1,000. I know someone's gonna be in the comments like, it wasn't 1,000 miles. But anyway, so time to go over the pros and cons of this machine. So I'm gonna go and start off with the bad stuff about it, because I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather hear the bad first, so I kind of plan for it. Let's go and start with this. So when I got these aftermarket skid plates from Ricochet Off-Road, the mountain was great. It's just these floorboards. I don't know if I like tightened them down too much. I mean, the plastic floorboards are still on, but as you can, I don't know if you can see that. I'll have a picture in just a minute in the video to show that these are broken. The little plastic pieces around the floorboards are broken. Like I said, that could be my thing or someone else's. But anyway, someone's pulling down the road. But it's starting to do it on this side too. And right here. So I might just have to order next full. Anyway. But yeah, I've got a... And when I got these Ricochet off-road plates, I'm a smooth brain who likes to save money, so I got some Harbor Freight bed liner to put on the aluminum side of these, and it's been holding up great, especially since the beating it's taken over the past 1,000 miles. Yeah, so anyway, on to con number 2. So con number 2 is the first thing you're going to see when you're looking at a Yamaha Grizzly 700, and that's going to be the price. The price for these is a little on the high end. I mean, a little, it's a lot. Back when I bought this, it was around like $12,400 MSRP, not including dealership fees, taxes, and stuff like that. I'll have that picture posted in just a minute. But I will say, I'm presenting this as a con, but you do get what you pay for. But anyway, I know who people are. I know who I am. I like to be cheap sometimes. Like, like these aren't even real ATV boxes. These are Harbor Freight boxes. Like I said, I'm a smooth brand that likes to save money. And these have been holding up great. These have been on there for about 500 miles. When it comes to the Grizzly Special Editions, it's these fucking tires, man. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they put these tires on there. Like maybe if you go to like mud trails and stuff, I mean, they work, but for who this is focused for, this really, you shouldn't have put a light mud tire on there, man. Come on, Yamaha, we gotta do better than this. But they've held up pretty good for the past year, I will say. I mean, obviously the back's gonna have a little more wear because you're mainly in two-wheel drive all the time. There hasn't been really much chipping besides these little spikes right here. But yeah, the tires, so like when you're climbing these hills and stuff, you'll like it does great if the hill's got like a lot of mud on it. But where we go in West Virginia, there's a lot of rocks on the hill, and if it's been raining, like I don't know if y'all could see in my previous videos, I'll see if I can find a clip. I have to use like a lot of momentum, because if not, I don't have to, it just feels more comfortable to use a lot more momentum, because these tires, especially the rear ones, they'll start slipping bad when it comes like wet and rain. I mean, it's just mud tires in the rain. It's kind of like you're on pavement in the rain. It's just bad, man. I wouldn't say it's like horrible, but this is like, I'm trying to find cons for this. Even though I'm like heavily biased on this bike, I'm trying to find cons for this so y'all can make an executive decision. Oh yeah, here's another con, man. So if y'all are looking at getting a four-wheeler, just a four-wheeler in general with automotive paint, it's gonna scratch, dude. I mean, just like I got when I took it out on the first ride, I don't know if y'all can see in the video, but it was like all the paint was like immaculate. And then I took it out, and there was like, it's like I saw scratches starting to form. I was like, yo, what? All right, pros, it's never let me down. Like, I've only had one time on the trail where it wouldn't start. That's when I was drinking with my buddies at the cabin the night before, and I was putting a cheap light bar I found on Amazon. That was big and bulky, and I didn't like it, so I took it off. But I didn't completely tighten down the battery terminals. I know I really sound really credible to be making a review on this, but I didn't tighten down the terminals, and it wouldn't turn on. Like when we were like 10 miles in to a trail ride one day, and I was like, huh. So we took off this battery compartment and saw that, you know, I didn't tighten them up all the way, so I did that. So we had to retighten them. You criticize me if I'm wrong. Yamaha or Honda, they're two most reliable brands. But for the amount of power you get from the 686 motor on the Grizzly, along with the reliability, I mean, you can't go wrong with this, especially if you're getting this for a trail riding bike. And if you're looking for storage, there is not a better bike I've found on the market. This was a big decision maker for me. Like, you got this big storage down here. Only thing about this, it's on top of the motor, so it does get warm. Don't store like your anything that needs to stay cold in here. Don't store your beer in here. That was a joke, guys. That was a joke. And then you got storage back here. Now, I will say, if you store a lot of heavy things in here, it'll fly out. I just use this for trash. So if you store, like, let's just say a snatch block. Y'all can pass. I just gotta get this. And you wind up on a hill and you're getting it. Like, this is gonna, like, see if I can do it. Just gonna do that from the weight transfer. Just keep light stuff in here. Maybe like a tow rope or something. A tow rope won't fly out. Let me demonstrate that again. Yep, it's the only flaw with the storage is it goes like this. If you store something heavy in there, y'all probably seen it in my videos. Some of my first videos where I took this to George Washington, where I actually did store snatch block back here, and I came up on a hill and I gassed it, and that flew out. I did go back and get my stuff. I'm not that much of a dickhead. And then this storage for me, I store. This has been in there since winter time, but Pepto-Bismol, because I was hungover one day riding. I don't know why I got a bunch of quarters in here. Probably from the car wash stations in West Virginia. But I normally store my phone, gloves, wallet, anything. This is like pretty watertight for the most part. Like, if people say like, oh, this isn't watertight storage, well, they're submerging their four-wheeler in water. And I don't do that. So that's why I consider it watertight. This storage will keep water out, but I wouldn't call it watertight. Like, I've literally pressure washed this with stuff on the inside, and water hasn't gotten in it. I mean, that's enough for me. But this one is not watertight. Not at all. Not at all. Now, I like the shifter on this. It's like buttery smooth, man. Straight into high, straight into park. And it's real easy to fill out. Once you get on this thing, it's like okay. But yeah, man, this thing, like 100%. If I were looking for a four-wheeler right now, this is personally, I'm a little biased. I like Yamaha. If y'all want to get a four-wheeler that will last you, like the old four-wheelers used to for years and years and years, I would definitely go with the Yamaha Grizzly, especially if you're going to be using it for tasks around the farm, utility, stuff like that. Anything Yamaha, like a Grizzly or Kodiak, will do you just fine. You'll never go wrong with it. It is your 570 or 700 bikes. Everyone's going to argue, oh, my 1000 is better. Well, it's not a 1000. I'll tell you that firsthand. I've rode a 1000, and if you're looking for something that has enough power to be fun, but yet still put in that work and have that reliability and be nimble, you really can't beat it. You can't. I mean, sure, everyone's going to have their preferences and brands, but I think, personally, in my opinion, this is one of the best options out there if you're looking for a bike, for that kind of bike. Alright, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video.